I thought I had it all figured out in trading, and then I blew out my trading account. And this is where everything has changed for me. In this video, I'm sharing my story and hard lessons I learned for you to avoid making the same mistakes. So let's dive in. Before we start, I have a confession to make. It wasn't the first account which I blew out. But let's start from the beginning. Around 8-9 months ago, when I was into trading for only a few months, I thought that it would be a great idea to trade without the stop loss. Because obviously most of my trades will actually stop out only a few pips, or it was only a few price change, which then if I didn't have the stop loss, then obviously that would be a win. So I decided that if I can do this, then obviously I'm going to make lots of money. And I ended up being wrong at the time when I placed the order, and this is how I blew out the account. And I did this 3 times in a row. And since then, I decided I'm not going to do this anymore, because obviously what that is, that makes trading gambling. And what makes trading gambling? This is when you don't put your stop loss, which means you don't know where is your stop loss, you don't know where is your take profits. And this is how you can gamble, because you can either you have 50-50 that you can win or you can lose, or you can blow out an account as I did in that example, which you really don't want to do. But what I did this time, which actually wasn't intentional, I actually forgot to put stop loss on my order, and when I came to my trading account, what I realized and what I found, that I blew out my trading account, which was an actual surprise to me, but it could happen. So this is why I'm sharing this, to always ensure that you have stop loss. And for me, I'm going to double check if I actually had this. Luckily, that was a very small account, so it's not that bad. But if that would be a big account, that could be a big loss with only a small thing, which I didn't put the stop loss. So I cannot stress enough to remind everyone to put a stop loss. And I know that there could be some examples when you really don't want to place your stop loss. However, you understand exactly where you would like to close your trade, but you would like to close this manually. This is absolutely fine. However, make sure that you watch your trade and you don't leave it, because you might end up as in that situation which I had recently. So for me going forward, it's going to be ensured to either I watch my trade, so physically I am in front of the actual chart, or I have a stop loss. So the key lesson that I got from this experience is to ensure to always either place a stop loss, so I don't need to worry about this, or physically be in front of the chart, so I can watch it and close the trade when I feel that I might be actually wrong and my technical analysis wasn't on point at this time, which also can happen, because we all can be wrong, and that's the point. You don't need to be right all the time. This is why you have stop loss, or if you don't or you forgot, watch your chart, or don't forget. I just realized that it was actually one more time when I blew out the account, but it was because I calculated the lot size wrongly and I didn't use the calculator. However, to avoid this, I created a video for you where I explain also how to calculate your lot size, which you can find a link above. Thank you guys, I hope you enjoyed this little story, and what I'm aiming for, that the next time I will have a better story to tell. However, as you know, I document my trading journey, so it's not only about the ups and all of the wins, but it's also about the losses, because it's part of the game. Thank you once again and happy trading.